Good evening. This is the report on the marketplace. I am Tomisin Ojo, and this week we're focusing on celebrating the woman of God, a philanthropist, and the founder of the Love of Christ Generation Cherubim and Seraphim Church, founded in the UK. And of course, we're looking forward to the opening of the cathedral here in Nigeria, which I'm sure after the COVID-19 pandemic is resolved and the situation is resolved across the world, it will be open. Yes, we're celebrating Reverend Mother Abimbola Esther Ajayi, popularly known all over the world as Iyadura. Iyadura, the woman with a heart of gold and the woman with a beautiful, beautiful smile. You know, I love her swag. I love the way she's always all over, celebrating. When she's angry, you see it. She doesn't pretend in any way. And you see that she's also a woman who is sold out to being a blessing to generations and generations. And today, Mama's newest son, Mama's adopted child, Ayomide, was celebrated at the school he attended. And Mama will tell you the story by herself. But remember where Ayomide is coming from. That young man who sometime last year during the celebrated comforter was adopted by Reverend Mother Esther Abimbola Ajayi, and she changed his life, changed his school, gave him greater opportunities than he could ever have dreamed of. God has used her to give him a new lesson.
Used to be an orange seller, but that is gone out of Ayomide's life forever. The Esther Ajayi Foundation has taken over Ayomide's life. Ayomide is going to change from public school to private. And the Esther Ajayi Foundation is going to sponsor Ayomide to university level. Right now, we are at Avicenna International School in Aboshodiko in Ikeja. We told the world that Esther Ajayi Foundation will take over Ayomide's school. And now we have taken over the life now at Avicenna International School. Just starting. On his graduation day, we are going to present this amazing child to the world. See why I am interested in Ayomide's story. Let me tell you, how can somebody, destiny, somebody that is living in Ilaro, can liaise with my child that is living at the United Kingdom? That is God in its almightiness working. And then my son came to a hotel. It was the celebrated Comforter Day, 20th July 2019. And he said, there's a child that I'll be interested in the case, that he sings and he sells orange. I said, oh, what's this? I want to rest them. Mom, just listen, 10 minutes. And they brought Ayomide, and the story of his life changed forever. God can do anything. The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 37, with God, nothing shall be impossible.
If you see Ayomide, the before and the after, I'm sure even as a person, you will be shocked. I mean, I listen to Ayomide. Ayomide is going through even music lessons right now, because if you listen to Ayomide sing, way better than he used to be in music.
Thank you, Jesus. We magnify your name. You are worthy. Thank you, Jesus.
My friend.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Continue to pray that she will continue to live longer and longer in sound health. Ayomide is not the only child that Mama was a blessing to this year. This one, he's a very young child, barely over a year old, with a hole in her heart. Mama heard about the story. One day she was feeding to her social media pages. She saw the story and she quickly reached out to people who could reach out to the family. She sponsored the child's surgery took her all the way to India, made sure she got the visa as at when due, and received the child when the child came back. This beautiful young lady is the one you find sitting on Mama Jai's lap. And Mama would also be telling you the story of how she came about.
I was looking through my telephone. I think I was coming from Ghana. I was on plane, fiddling with my phone, and I saw Save a Heart. I said, Save a Heart. What heart? And then I look and I saw a child. Oh, a child is being operated. What's this? Then I put it there. Do you have your passport? And then they replied they don't have passport. And that was how we went for. While we went for the passport, I spoke with their boss in Ogun State. Straight away, he gave them express passport. Then we're on our way. They are going to India. We pay to India. And we know baby Eliana is coming back. An amazing child with brand new heart.
How many will we mention? Do we mention the young people who had need for surgery? And Mama had to spend over 15 million naira just to get that young woman as well to India, get her the body part she needed, and then return her. The organ she needed was donated. She got the surgery done, and the girl is back here in Nigeria. Young woman jumping all over the place. Let's talk about the people in Liberia. The Reverend Modesta Mimbola Ajayi was a blessing to. Yes, she went for the birthday of the Vice President of Liberia, Howard Taylor. And right there, she became a blessing to thousands of people. She visited some homes. She went for a birthday, but she didn't leave Liberia until she had blessed so many lives, being a blessing to so many lives.
Just how much we love you, and I'm sure you would agree. But you fit more perfectly than to have a whole party on the day you came to me. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. God bless you. My old my esa woman ki woni my old Leviano Thank you to our excellency. I want to wish you many happy returns of the day. Amen. And God protection, God blessing, God guidance on you. Amen. And your household. Amen. And I want to say God bless Liberia.
To the Vice President, and taking this opportunity to wish her happy birthday, long life, and prosperity. And as so said, everything that you lay your hands on to be successful in Jesus' name.
And I'm so glad to be alive, to be a part of all of the things that God continues to do, not just in my life, but in the life of our countries, Nigeria and Ghana, and bringing our people closer together. It's been an exciting 3 days, and I've had really, really, really good time engaging with those who've met. I want to say again to Mommy and Daddy especially, thank you. As you go back, may God bless you. May God replenish every cent that you have spent coming to Liberia 1,000-fold.
We must celebrate Reverend Modesta Mimbola Ajayi on this edition, looking forward to the greater and greater works that she is doing. And I came across one of such. This particular one would also shock you. Mama blesses people, but she also blesses the institutions. She looked at an area that needed power supply.
Reverend
She supplied them a generator. She looked at a police station that needed a new building, an overhaul, and she decided to renovate one of their buildings. But we'll be giving you details of all of that in our next edition. The last segment on today's episode is focusing on a particular group of people that had been neglected for a while. Nobody is paying attention to the plight of the disabled during this COVID-19. Do you know that they are more prone to sexual abuse and assault, violence in the home, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic? Because now they're stuck with their abusers A majority of the abusers as well are not financially buoyant enough to take care of them. This is what Susan Kelechi spoke to me about on a program I host on radio, Star FM 101.5. And I was so surprised when Susan shared some of the stories with me.
COVID-19. COVID-19 has made most women living with disabilities to be on lockdown.
Yes.
And when you are on lockdown,
You're vulnerable.
you're vulnerable. You are staying with your abuser day in, day out. Now, I'm talking of a woman who might be married to somebody who can speak, can hear, and the woman is deaf. She can't hear when the man is even carrying a log of wood and coming, except she's looking in that direction. I'm talking of a woman who is incapacitated mentally, who has to depend on someone to make her daily decisions. I'm talking of a woman who is visually impaired, who cannot see.
So she can't even see the attacker coming.
She would not see that attacker coming.
Or even the woman who can speak.
I'm talking of a woman who uses walking aids. You have your wheelchair, you have your crutches, you have whatever aid you use, and because that person is out to attack you, the person removes that walking aid.
That they would find help. And we hope that people all over the world will, at a time like this, begin to pay critical attention to the plight of the disabled. That's it on the reports on the marketplace and event for this week. Remember to follow us across all of our social media handles as you have on the screen. I am Tomisin Ojo. Looking forward to joining you again next week. Bye for now.